go ahead and hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, the like button, let your friends know. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Thank you for watching the past videos. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels, Hirsch holding it down. About to give you that pit bull and hog dog news. Let's get into it.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
Now we got a few topics to talk about today, but first thing I want to say, if you're going to do your practice confirmation programs and to get your dog in shape, if you're doing your practice ones, what you want to do is you got to weigh your dog every single day. You know what I'm saying? You got to weigh them every single day. You got to know how much the food intake is that you're giving your dog. Like for instance, if your dog is emptied out, he don't have anything in him, at the end of the day, and you weigh him and he weighs 45 pounds, and then you feed him and he weighs 47 pounds, then you know that amount of food that you're giving him is putting on 2 pounds. All right, so that same amount that you gave him, because it's already weighed out and all that beforehand, but that same amount, once he get emptied out the next day, then you should be able to guess that he'll be 45 and a half, somewhere around that area right there. And when you throw him on your scale, he should be about 45 and a half, somewhere around that area after he's emptied out. And then once you give him his food again, he should go right back to the same weight or close to the same weight he was once he has food in him. You don't necessarily have to do it in that particular order, but you need to weigh him at least. I do mine at least twice a day. If I'm trying to get him in tip-top shape or doing a practice keep or something, at least twice a day. Maybe for sure once a day. You know what I'm saying? Twice a day if you really try to be precise with it. But for sure once a day. And once you keep doing that, over a week's time, 2 weeks time, then you will be able to pretty much call your dog's weight the next day. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much have everything in control. And it's probably gonna be best that you feed that dog the same exact time every single day. If you're trying to do that, to figure his weight out when you're weighing him and stuff like that. Because if you feed him different times, you're just playing with yourself. You're just playing with yourself and playing with the game. And you're gonna be off weight, and you're gonna, it's not gonna work out right for you. It's just like controlled movement. You gotta know everything about that dog particularly, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I've been looking at some of the videos on YouTube lately, and this is one thing I wanna know, you know what I'm saying? This is one thing I wanna know. Why is the public of the United States so hard about talking down on people when it comes to dogs, dog fighting, which we know is illegal, which we know is bad, is not good, and do not do it. But why is the public so hard on talking and convicting dog fighters over child molesters, over rapists? A rapist or a child molester will get 3 years, will get probation, will get 5 years for committing such a heinous act in the United States, when a dog fighter will get 5 to 10 to 15 years or more, 20 years for fighting an animal. You know what I'm saying? Which is illegal, and we do not condone that. But right is right and wrong is wrong, like I said before, and the laws don't add up. The laws don't add up. A man can get 20 years for a little small piece of crack, but only get 3 years for fondling a little kid, male or female. boy or little girl. You know, that don't add up. Like, something gotta go down with laws, and we don't see nobody pushing it. Oh, a man get busted for dog fighting. You got the whole world commenting up under his picture. He's a disgrace. He's this. He's that. Blah, blah, blah. All across the news, all across that. Oh, this pedophile over here doing this to these little kids. It ain't quite as much attention goes to that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing goes to that unless it's your kid, and then you want to press the issue. You know what I'm saying? But when it's everybody else's kid, it just a lot of stuff get brushed under the rug for what it look like to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand it. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Our stuff in America is like fucked up. You know, our priorities. You know what I'm saying? In America is like messed up. We tripping about things that really we shouldn't be tripping about, and the stuff that we should be tripping about, it goes under the rug. It's your boy Geraldo Hershey. You know, I told you I'm gonna give you that pit bull news. You know what I'm saying? So check this video out as they explain or tell how they intend on using DNA, you know, to track the bloodlines and convict people for dog fighting just off the bloodlines of dogs that they have. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to do that because hard working, hard training, hard loving dog people buy dogs with whatever kind of pedigrees that they talking about, and it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. You're gonna find yourself at the end of a lawsuit when you're doing stuff like that. But let's listen to the video real quick. Listen to the newsman tell you, you know, on their intentions of running down on illegal dog fighting.
For them to be living in, and the treatment they were getting is highly questionable right now. But in their immediate future, there's going to be DNA testing. They're going to be starting to track the bloodlines of these dogs, because if they believe they're able to follow the bloodlines of these dogs to other parts of the country, possible other busts down the future, they're going to be able to connect more people and possibly more illegal activity as they go.
As human beings, not just my color as being black, but as human beings, we all have been stereotyped or profiled in some type of way. You know, with me, you know, I'm black, so, you know, I know what being stereotyped and profiled means. With you, it could be another reason. Everybody has been stereotyped and profiled in some type of way. No matter if it's your color, it don't have to, you could be a white guy and got profiled and stereotyped because you was white in a particular area. Or you could be a Muslim guy or a Mexican guy. You know, everybody gets profiled, you know. And then when it comes to the pit bull, the stereotype is like crazy. The thing is, like I said before, the stuff that they say is dog fighting paraphernalia is not dog fighting paraphernalia only with one breed of dog. I can have the same stuff with any other breed of dog and it's not dog fighting paraphernalia. But if I got this breed of dog with this stuff, along with maybe some drugs, like I told you before, because drugs always complicates the situation. It makes it easier for them, but harder for you, okay? Like, it's stereotype. It's stereotype. Just because I got a treadmill doesn't mean I'm trying to train my dog to fight. But if I got my German Shepherd on the treadmill, I'm getting him exercise. Just because I got breaking sticks doesn't mean that's for fighting. You know, like I said before, every dog man deserves to have breaking sticks in their house, especially when accidents go down. You can be walking down the street, anything can go down, and you need to get them dogs off of dogs. You cannot release a pit bull from any grip that it has without having a breaking stick. The punching, the biting, the nose, the water, all that stuff, none of that works. So breaking sticks are the thing to have when you have, you know, dogs that could possibly be dog aggressive. You know, or human aggressive, because you're not going to get your dog off of that human without some type of breaking stick. Now, you know, America will Americanize a dog and mess the breed up quick. We'll mess the breed up quick. And the thing about it is, the way they got the pit bull so stereotyped is anything you do, basically, you're training the dog to fight. If I basically all you can do with a pit bull is leave it on the chain and feed it. That's what they feel like is not training him to fight. Because if I say, oh, I just want to get on my bike and ride my dog and go enjoy the fresh air today. I'm training him to fight, riding him on the side of the bike. Or if I'm doing this right here, I'm training him how to fight. I'm training anything you do with the pit bull is training them how to fight when it comes to so-called people. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, the pit bull owners and the pit bull world gotta stand up and fight for what's right, fight for what they believe in, and stop running and turning your back. We demand these dogs to be sufficient game-bred dogs, but we don't be game-bred when it comes to backing our dogs up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get jammed up in dog fight situations, but they get that dog fighting term put on. You know, like I said before, people get busted for all type of things. You know, you might have a dude with 10 dogs that the police came to his house for tax evasion. You know, and he didn't have any messed up dogs or anything. Next thing you know, he in a dog fight because he got 10 pit bulls in his yard. Now he suspected for dog fighting. Like, they easy to throw that tag on anybody, you know, with multiple pit bulls on their property. So pit bull owners gotta stand up, stop running, stop thinking everything you do with your dog is illegal, because it's not, and stop hiding and stand up for your dog like you want him to stand up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of the owners are being encouraged. Instead, like, show up to these meetings when they trying to make chain laws and cage laws and these kind of laws. You got to show up to these meetings because they passing these laws, and these laws are not beneficial to the dogs. You know, a lot of dogs, you know, will be good in cages, but it's some dogs that will not stay in a cage, and some dogs that you, for their safety and the public safety, you must keep on a chain for safer reasons. I can put this dog in a cage. For instance, Merino. I train Merino, and I train Merino. And only way you gonna keep him in the cage if it's some type of zoo type cage where I'm talking about you're not gonna keep him in. He's gonna figure out a way to get out. And you gotta put everything under the bottom. You gotta put cage under the bottom, cage on the top. You gotta lock. You gotta have the biggest car wire and all kind of stuff like you gotta have him basically in a force field. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people not gonna do that, not gonna agree with that. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get to the program. Today we're talking about Babesia in dogs, commonly known as the brown tick disease. That comes from the brown dog tick, the brown dog tick. Babesia in dogs are more commonly seen in South Africa and the southern states of the United States. Babesia in dogs is about like tick fever. The dogs will have a high fever, a slight drool, they'll be weaker, the blood count will be low, and if your mama dog has it, she can't pass it down to her puppies as well. So imagine dealing with some young puppies with Babesia. During this time, most dogs' urine is orange or a dark color red. And there's no vaccine to prevent this, so the only way to really prevent it is to prevent your dog from being bit by an infected dog, or your puppy from being bit by an infected puppy, and to watch them for ticks and stuff like that while you have them out in the brush or on the farms, or wherever you have them tied up at. Watch them for the parasites, ticks and stuff like that, and then make sure he don't get bit by an infected dog. So a lot of you guys with them young puppies that's running out here doing this dumb and crazy and illegal stuff, like most likely your dog has Babesia. And while you thinking, oh, you got a good future with that dog, time has already started ticking. Time has already started ticking on you, and your money is about to leave your pockets eventually. It's just time is already ticking. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you do. Do a little research on Babesia. See, you need your red blood cells to transfer all your oxygen to all your other organs in your body. That's going to make sure that your dog is operating the way he's supposed to operate. So the thing is, your immune system, the dog immune system is going to kill all the red blood cells with the Babesia in it. It's going to kill that. So as it's killing the red blood cells with the infection in it, that's leaving you short of red blood cells. You're short of red blood cells now. And eventually, and sometimes, in some cases, the red blood cells that are not affected get destroyed in the process. You know, so your red blood cell count is mega low. Your gums are white most of the time. And if you don't have a high red blood count, you can't expect your dog to do anything. He gets tired fast. He overheats. You got a young dog. You're thinking he's supposed to be full of energy, but he's droopy and always loafing around. Babesia can also make your dog have a yellowish tint to his skin. And FDA has approved a couple treatments for it. You know, one for Ray and the other BEWARE. But if you don't know what you're doing and you administer these things the wrong way into your dogs, it will kill them. If you give them too much, it will kill them. If any of it get in their bloodstream, it will kill them or hurt them. So you need to know what you're doing or take your dog to the vet. Along with doxycycline, the vet may prescribe a few of these things that you see at the bottom of the screen here. Alright, my question is, if I go by, if a person is not a felon and it's legal for them to have guns, right? This is my question. A person go buy 20 guns, go buy a mask, go buy them zip ties, put them all on his front room table, invite the police in his house just to come in and talk or whatever about anything. What can that police do about all that stuff in there if he's legally able to purchase them guns? What can that police say he's a killer? Can that police lock him up for murder? Can that police just say he's gonna go out and be a killer, or he just say the stuff that he's got is killing stuff and lock him up? No. So why can't, just because you have a pit bull with a treadmill, that's training him to fight? Because you have a pit bull with antibiotics and different little things, that's medicine training him to fight, you know? But yet, when you don't take care of your dog, they want to lock you up for not taking care of, but they want you to be dumbfounded to the medicines that's out there in the public to take care of these dogs. You know, we're not dumb. It's internet out here, you know? People can see what type of medicines it is to help their dogs. People go buy stuff without going to the vet. They go buy things online, different places, this and that. People read, learn stuff. The same way a veterinarian go to school and read, they get hands-on stuff too, but they read. A lot of the stuff is reading. So people out here, they read, they learn. They don't have to go to vet school to read and learn, so they learn how to give their dogs and administer things. But if you ever get in a situation, then they say that's dog fighting paraphernalia. You know what I'm saying? Now I seen one video on YouTube, I tried to find it and pull it back up, but I couldn't find it. An ignorant person making pit bulls look bad, and what he said was, pit bull owners take breaking sticks, stab the dogs in the backside with it, make them mad, and release them to go fight. That's how they make them mad to go fight and all kind of stuff. Like, that's the type of things that makes the pit bulls look bad and the misconception of the dog breed itself. You know what I'm saying? Who in the hell does that? That's pit bull abuse. If somebody does that, they don't need to even have that dog. They don't need to have that dog. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, I can't even find the video now. You know what I'm saying? But that was the most ignorant thing I ever heard when it comes to a pit bull. Outside of you boys who feed them gunpowder and hot sauce and all that type of stuff. Man, y'all better stop killing y'all dogs doing that, making their brain, frying their brain and all that kind of stuff. You want a good dog, go buy you one. But I ain't gonna stay up in here too long, man. Just thank you for everybody to subscribe to the channel. Like I say, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels giving you hog dog news. Watch out for the Babesia. Keep your dogs safe, keep your dogs healthy. Take care of them, have fun with them. Stay safe out there. I'm out.